Man, watching Jev play through Bloodborne and like the positive reception he's having to that and the positive reception that the audience is having to that is like crazy. It's crazy how almost a decade later, Bloodborne still occupies like an insane like amount of brain space in the like collective consciousness of video game players. That just goes to show how unique and cool that game is, that it's still being talked about to this day. I think Jev is making videos, and then Jacksepticeye also made like a whole playthrough video. It's like 6 hours long, and he's just like gushing about Bloodborne and the entirety of that. It's so cool how this one spin-off FromSoft game is so beloved by literally everybody, myself included. And to be perfectly honest, I would love to make videos on that as well, but I do not have a way to capture gameplay from my PS4. I have a really old Elgato, but it doesn't even capture at 60 FPS, and I don't even know if it captures in 1080p either. It's that old. It'd be really cool if Sony saw all this fan fervor over Bloodborne, and since FromSoft can't do anything with the IP because they don't own it, made Sony might, it'd be cool if they did something with it. Yeah, I'm just saying. Miyazaki himself, even during one of the interviews for Shadow of the Erdtree, was talking about Bloodborne and was like, yeah, we love that game and it's super cool, but we can't do anything with it because we don't own it. So, but yeah, with all that said, hello and welcome back to Elden Ring. It's been a bit since the last time I posted this, and if you watched the last Elden Ring video that I made, I was literally at the beginning of Leyndell, and as you can see, I'm about to be at the end of it. So a few days ago I played for a few hours, and I basically did a bunch of cleanup. I explored the entirety of Leyndell. I did Ronnie's quest line. I turned the Dung Eater into a puppet, although sadly I couldn't save Blackguard. And in addition to getting the Moonlight Greatsword, I also got a Duelist Moonblade, which apparently they nerfed, which kind of sucks because it's super cool. But yeah, I figured it would be a good way to kick off the video. I'll just go fight Margit or Morgott. Let me pass time tonight, since I just laying down at nighttime is super cool. And yeah, I'll like talk and bullshit for the rest of the video, but just really quick, I want to go fight this boss. Also, I'm not really sure how other people think about this, but like, I don't know, most bosses I try not to summon NPCs or real people for help, but for stuff like this that's like unique, you can summon Melina for this boss fight, which is super awesome. Yeah, I make exceptions and I'll usually do it, but I think the only other one that comes to mind immediately is like Sif from the Artorias DLC in Dark Souls 1. You can summon Sif that help you fight Manus. It's super sick. And yeah, it's really interesting too, because Melina has the moveset of the Block Knife Assassins, but instead of having a black Destined Death Blade, she has like a golden Fire Blade, which you can actually get after you do this boss fight. But yeah, without further ado, let's go kick this old man's ass. I'm gonna see if I can Comet Azure him.
Graceless, tarnished.
I promise nothing, but an attempt will be made.
What is thy business with these thrones?
Yeah, the voice acting in this game is so good.
Godric the Golden. The twin prodigies, Mikola and Melania.
Now, unless these are like metaphorical, I love how these imply that they all used to be able to sit in these chairs.
Radahn, Praetor Rykard, Luna Princess Rani, willful traitors, all.
Also, yes, I'm gonna let this whole cutscene play because the cutscenes in this game are sick.
Thy kind are all of a piece.
And there's actually something really interesting that's about to happen right now when he crushes his weapon.
Pillagers, emboldened by the flame of ambition.
So in one of the earlier versions of the game, when he did that, there was like this cracking ember effect that would, follow the cracks of the sword when he did that. And for some reason they removed that.
Morgott, last of all kings.
That's a sick title. Oh, he's way closer than I thought he was. Oh, fuck. Die. Oh. Get it, Melina. But yeah, at some point they patched it so that the Ember effect is no longer there. And I always thought like it happened because, you know, as he's doing it, he's talking about like the flame of ambition and whatever. And I thought it was just like a cool like visual motif, but I guess they removed it because it was kind of like a spoiler for his second phase, which is about to happen right now. This boss fight is so cool. Die. Oh! Oh no. Yeah, get him, Melina.
Thy part in this shall not be forgiven.
So yeah, he has the like the blood of flame like Moog has, and I guess they removed that effect on that cutscene because it was like a spoiler. Which is kind of lame because I really liked how that looked. And then when I saw that they removed it, I was like, no! But yeah, if you have decent gear and are like also summoning Melina, this fight isn't particularly hard. It is very cool though. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I thought I had my staff out. No, you idiot! Oh. Ow. Oh yeah, target switch. Yeah, get him. Get him more caught. There we go. Oh yeah, I forgot. When Melina dies, she leaves one of those trees that she casts. That's really cool. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is a unique like spell that she has. This isn't the like whatever the super good healing spell that you can get is. I think that's unique to her. Also, this is really neat as well. It's really interesting when you defeat him and he's like about to die, like all of his omen shit literally disappears off of his body.
The Erd Tree wards off all who deign approach. We are all forsaken. None may claim the title of Elden Lord. Thy deeds shall be met with failure, just as I.
Oh, he's gone. Yeah, it's kind of sucks that like everybody abandoned the Erd Tree and the Golden Order except for Morgott, but the one person who decided to stick with it and be loyal, the Greater Will and the Erd Tree were like, nah, you're an omen, get the fuck out. Impenetrable thorns refuse all, none may enter the Erd Tree. Yeah, and if you look closely, you can see that Radagon's symbol slash Great Rune is barring our progress along with all the thorns. Hey, girl.
Hello again, old friend. Allow me a moment to converse with you.
No.
You were unable to enter the Erd Tree, no?
Maybe.
Prevented by the mantle of barbs. The thorns are impenetrable, a husk of the Erd Tree's being that spurns all that exists without. The only way to stand before the Elden Ring and become the Elden Lord is to pass the thorns. My purpose serves to aid in that very act. So I'd like you to undertake a new journey with me.
Okay.
To the flame of ruin, far above the clouds, upon the snowy mountain tops of the giants. Then I can set the Erd Tree aflame and guide you down the path to becoming Elden Lord.
Okay. Alright, sick. We got the rolled medallion. Do I have both halves of the Halic Tree medallion as well? Oh wait, I'm an idiot. I forgot. You have to get it from Fort Soul. That's gonna be fun. But yeah, I remember in a few of my videos, I was talking about my dilemma with whether or not I'm going to continue this character and just beat the game, or whether I'm gonna leave them at the point before you burn Melina, just to see if there's like anything in the DLC that happens if she's with you or alive, I guess. Because, you know, people are worried that if you're at a certain point in the game, you know, if there is more content with Melina in the DLC, that you might not be able to experience it because she's technically not, you know, alive or whatever. And while I think that would be like super neat and like kind of ballsy for them to do, to exclude something like so pivotal because of progress in the main game, I feel like, one, if there even is extra stuff with Melina, that, you know, if they really wanted to, they could just make up some bullshit reason to have her be around, even though it technically wouldn't make sense. Yeah, same with Melania as well, if there's anything to do with that. Although, yeah, again, I've talked about this before. I feel like if there is stuff with Melania, it might be Artorias of the Abyss-esque, where once you do the DLC, maybe a cutscene changes when you go fight Melania. I keep confusing their fucking names. It's so annoying. I mean, there's still a few things for me to do, even if I, you know, go through the mountaintops and beat the fire giant and then stop. I still need to go fight Fortisax, which means I also have to fight the Valiant Gargoyles or go through the sewers. And there's also Sewer Moog and regular Moog that I can still go do. Oh, hello.
Spoken echoes of Queen Marika linger here as well.
I would hope so. This is literally her bedroom. Sure.
In Marika's own words, O Radigan, leal hound of the Golden Order, thou art yet to become me. Thou art yet to become a god. Let us be shattered, both. Mine other self.
That is probably one of the most important lines in the whole game. I love that bit of lore from Melina. That's such a cool, because there's so many implications about like Marika and what she, you know, where she's at that point in the story, and how what she thinks of Radagon and everything. Oh, it's so cool. Oh yeah, that's right. I have to go over here, which means I have to go towards the goddamn fucking divine tower and fight those two omens in the abyss for some reason. Also, I was finally able to upgrade past using the meteorite staff. Finally, it took literally all the way to +9 for the meteorite staff to not be as good, at least in terms of the spell buff or whatever it's called. How do I get to the over there again? Oh, I'm dumb. I just literally needed to go that way. Okay. Thinking about Bloodborne again, I really wish there was some way to play that game on modern anything. I mean, I guess you could technically play it on PS5, but it's literally the same game. It doesn't even have like an increased frame rate or anything because it's locked, quote unquote, in giant air quotes at 30. And even if I had a PS5, I would have to like buy an Elgato in order to record that. It's literally free money that Sony is leaving on the table. It's so frustrating. And the one time they acknowledge the game's existence is when they shut down a fan game. I think it was Bloodborne Kart. And, you know, thankfully the creator of that is like able to, you know, despite the setbacks and the changes they now have to make. This happened a while ago, but, you know, at least with that, you know, they're gonna have to change like all the names and maybe a few visual things, which is a ton of work, but at the very least it'll be something that they'll be able to own, since it's probably not going to be using anything that's like explicitly copyrighted anymore. Is this where the friendly dog is? There's a friendly dog here somewhere. Also, there's just Mikola lilies in this random outcropping at the bottom of Lanedell. Also, something completely random that I just never questioned until like relatively recently. Why is there ash in Lanedell already? Like, even before you go to the Giant's Kiln and, you know, do all that, there's already ash everywhere here. There's so many like weirdly unexplained lore things. You know, Miyazaki FromSoft games, surprise, surprise, I know, but it's just weird little things like that. There's like, why is there ash here everywhere? What is the whole deal with Marika and Radagon? Also, yeah, have friendly dog that is here. This is like one of the goofiest things that they put in the game. Lovable sort, indeed. Yeah, what is it's about to be April, so that's what, 2 more months until the DLC comes out. Oh, we're so close. And by so close, I mean not at all, because we still have 2 months. Also, I was not aware that the full moon spells cost like 70 to 75 intelligence just to be able to cast them. Okay, fuck you. I really don't want to put more stats into intelligence. I already have 60. But yeah, shifting gears completely, totally different. I think at some point in the future, in the near future, I'm gonna make a Guilty Gear video of just me like messing around online. Yeah, I've mentioned this before, but I want to make fighting game videos. It's just really hard and scary to do because I'm bad at them. Good job. But yeah, for Guilty Gear, I've had the first 2 seasons of DLC characters, but I didn't have the third one. And the third one added a character that I really like a lot, which is Elfelt, short, white-haired anime girl with a magical gun. And in Strive, they turned her into like a screamo metal vocalist. It's hilarious and amazing. Also, her theme is kick-ass. So, but yeah, if I do play Guilty Gear again, I'll probably play Elfelt. And Abba just came out recently, and she also looks really cool. Oh yeah, speaking of fucked up fighting game stuff that happened recently, apparently what is it called, Tekken 8 added like a battle pass to their game, which is insane because the game is $70 on top of the whatever deluxe version that gives you the season pass, on top of an in-game cash shop that has like nostalgia costumes and stuff. And then they go and added like a battle pass thing on top of it. I don't know what's in it, so it might not be worth like freaking out over, but like, yeah, that's fucked up. And it's shitty and bad, you know, surprise surprise. Otherwise really good and awesome video game being marred by higher up corporate decisions to make infinite money, even though infinite money doesn't matter, because at a certain point, like, it doesn't matter how much infinite money you have, it's basically infinite. Like, I don't understand. Die. Is there not a Grace over here? Am I insane? Yeah, I guess not. You know, the gaming industry and I guess just general, like, I don't know, capitalistic society is obsessed with like infinite growth, and like video games specifically, like ridiculously long dev cycles where unless they make a shit more $1 billion. No, come back, you fuck. I forgot about that. That freaked me out for a second. Yeah, and that's to make a shit $zillion, you know, then not only is the ridiculously long development cycle not worth it, then the dev studio is the one that has to suffer for it. And the higher ups, they see no repercussions for that whatsoever, even though they're the ones that made the bad decision. Anyways, I'm rambling. Is there not a... Oh, wait, did I already do the Omen fight here? I must have done it forever ago. Am I insane? Oh, no, it's over here. I'm an idiot. I for Gore. There it is. Oh wait, can I comment a 0 one of them? That'd be hilarious. Hold on. Let me... Don't go closer, you fiend! Oh, he did the thing where he ran away. Wait, it's working? It's working? It's still working? It's still working? Oh my god, it worked. Wow, I can't believe that actually worked. Holy shit. All right, that's not gonna work. I don't think they've done this since DS1 with the 4 Kings, but man, having boss arenas where like there's no sense of depth perception is like really funny, but also is like really disorientating. You should have fucking somersault. What a lad. Ow. Die, bitch. But yeah, speaking about good things about Tekken, there's this funny thing going on Twitter where just randomly people were like, can you add Waffle House as a Tekken 8 stage? Yeah, they were asking Harada that on Twitter, and they actually got a response, and it was basically what it boiled down to was he was like, I don't know why people are asking for this, but if somebody can provide further details as to why, then, you know, he'll read it. And then there was another response that was like, I understand now, and it went something along the lines of, it would be difficult to do because it's a trademark thing, and he's very like sincere whenever he's like talking about stuff online. It's very weird, but at the same time very endearing. And he actually said it was like you know, if he reached out and, you know, they said no, that he wouldn't be able to, which is like kind of implying that he might actually like reach out, and people are like tagging the Waffle House social media account and are like, this is the most important thing you will ever do in your life, Waffle House social media manager. You have one job. Also, I feel like I missed a Grace. Oh no, it's her hair. So that's a funny interaction that's happening. But if we actually get a Waffle House stage in Tekken 8, it is unequivocally, undeniably the best fighting game, like period, forever. You know, obviously my upload schedule has not been like super consistent or frequent. So I apologize for that, but I'm not sure if this is true. I'm pretty sure this is true on Twitter, but I should probably avoid posting links in the description in the future, because again, I know for at least for Twitter, if you do that, yeah, I get it, like shows your posts to less people. Not that anybody follows me on Twitter, but you know, that's what I've seen people say. And if it does that on YouTube as well, which I've also heard might be the case, and I should probably avoid doing that in the future. The only reason I did it on the last video was because it had the update, like patch notes for the Arch Thrones mod for DS3. I said I'd include it in the description of that video, so I was editing the video and I was like, oh fuck, I have to include this, even though I probably shouldn't. Do I have to actually run all the way back there? I could have swore there was one on the bottom of the thing, but I guess there's not. Or maybe there, I don't know. Whatever. Oh yeah, something else that people are talking about. The Stellar Blade demo for PS5 came out. I'm pretty sure that's a PS5 exclusive. I don't know if it's coming to PC at any point. I don't think it is, which kind of sucks because the game, from the videos that I've seen, actually it looks really cool. No, cybernetic anime ass and titties aside, which is, hey, I'm not, you know, complaining. I didn't say it was a bad thing, but that was the only thing people were ever talking about with that game. But when the demo finally came out and people were actually able to play, I guess, what is the intro? It's like this really cool mix of like Nier Automata and, you know, like Souls and like stuff like Sekiro and Lies of P with the deflecting and everything. Yeah, the game seems like actually really cool, like as a video game, not just, you know, a anime titty ass simulator. And it has this really interesting thing where you know, there's deflecting like in Sekiro or in Lies of P, but under the enemy's health bar, there's little dots that indicate how many perfect parries you need to get before the enemy is stance broken, which is super cool. I'm not sure if there's a way to tell in Lies of P when something is stance broken. I don't remember. I played the demo. I haven't played the full game, which I should, but obviously in Sekiro you have the... Oh, fuck. Well... I was trying to find the thing, the little secret room that has Melon as well. Oh, fuck. I have to run back there again. I don't even remember what I was talking about. That frazzled my brain. God damn it. Okay, can I see where the room is from here? It's on this elevator somewhere. I'm just gonna have to spin the camera and take the elevator twice. God damn it. But yes, whatever. Stellar Blade looks super cool, although it caught me off guard when the characters started speaking and they were speaking in like British accents or English accents. Oh, fuck me. Where's this room at? Time to spin the camera like an idiot. Oh, it's right there. Fuck. Also, I was not aware that the sides of this elevator were not flush with the wall. Is this message telling me that it's here? Oh yeah, it is. Okay, well, good message. There we go. So here's a corpse with an official's attire on it outside of this door. And when you open this door, there's this tiny room, which, I mean, I guess it's not like a cell, but then, you know, you have the official dude sitting out there, and then you grab this, which is the Blade of Calling, which is Melena's weapon. So I'm not sure what this scene is implying. Like maybe at some point Melina was like held here for whatever reason, but that, you know, obviously you meet her and she tells you that she's like bodiless and she can basically go anywhere as long as it's in Leyndell. So I forget, where do you get her clothes at actually? Do I have it? I don't think I have it, but the description of this is actually interesting. Surveillance, executions, gruesome rituals, the darkest duties drive the wheels of mankind. So yeah, whatever is happening in this little scene here is probably not a good thing. Also, this area sucks, but yeah, I think I'm actually going to go ahead and end the video there. Nothing terribly interesting is happening, you know, at any point up until like the fire giant. So this might be the last Elden Ring video for a while, because I'm probably going to do everything, like maybe I'll do like Moog for a video, but you know, stuff like Fortisax and this area and the actual mountaintops, maybe I'll do the fire giant and Moog for a video. But yeah, all the like cleanup stuff before the giant's kiln I'll probably just do off screen, because you know, it's not terribly interesting. But yeah, once again, I do apologize for my upload schedule not being as frequent. I've been how do I say, having a rough go of it as of late. It's been listen to Creep by Radiohead while sitting in the shower type vibe for a few days, but you know, I shouldn't really use that as an excuse to not make videos. It's just, yeah, just gotta get over it, I guess. But yeah, if you did enjoy this video and want to help support the channel, then leaving a like and subscribing would be very much appreciated. Also, a new episode of the podcast Versus Wolves came out. I've talked about it a few times in the past, but it's super good. And if you like Wooly from Wooly Versus or Super Eye Patch Wolf, aka John, then you'll probably be a huge fan of that podcast. Super good. But yeah, I'm gonna stop now before I keep rambling. So later.
Straight